What's up guys, it's Denodon here, and today I am back in Star Citizen, where I am taking a look at the Anvil Hornet F7C, which is the civilian version of the UEE, or the United Earth Empire's current main carrier-based fighter, which is the F7A Hornet. Now the main difference between the F7A and the F7C is that this, being a civilian version, lacks some of the advanced military hardware that you would find. Like, it doesn't have a turret on the top there, and it has less guns. It has just these two, quite powerful looking guns on the wings by default. But it is still pretty competent as a fighter. I mean, it can take a lot of hits. It's not fast, but it's not supposed to be. So if we just have a quick look around here, you can see it lands on skids. You've got an intake in the nose there, intakes on the sides, not sure what they're for. You've got the landing gear. Oh, don't mind your head on the gun there, triple barrel gun. You've got these skids that actually appear to be floating. Oh, I'm walking into the gun, I've got to be careful of that. So let's walk around to be careful. You can see they're actually kind of floating at the moment, so this ship is, anti-gravity, which is probably pretty cool, but I don't know if that's a problem or not. I'd assume so, but we'll find out. And if we move around here, you got the exhaust with these three flaps. I assume they vector the thrust, with the nice glowing engine there, the big tail sticking up above us. And then if we move around, you can see, it's not a bad looking ship. Whoops, I think I'm actually crouching a bit. Yep, I am. So there you go, you can see from a bit more of a distance the general shape of the ship. So the thing is, you can upgrade this to basically be military spec in-game, or at least that's what we've been told. So it will be interesting to see exactly what you can do. But now let's get inside it. So find the user spot. Oop, there it is. Wait for that coming down. Canopy goes forward, ladder goes down, and now you can see you've got an interesting shape it makes with the canopy going forwards. But let's board it. So, let's climb up the ladder. It's a little slow, this animation, but it's kind of cool at the same time. So you've got a nice view of the cockpit there, lots of switches as you'd expect of any military ship. Get himself into the seat. You've got a HOTAS system, like most of them. You've got the stick between the legs and the throttle on the side. And here we go, canopy folds up, and we are in the cockpit. So as the arena commander thing comes up, we can have a look around. You can see that, it's not bad visibility. The frames you'd think would cause some issues with visibility, but they really don't. So if we switch on to the outside view here, you can see that, instead of the turret, we have a cargo box which gives us some cargo ability, which, the base ship doesn't have. Also, you can see that, it's got all the thrusters centered around the base there. It should make it quite agile. Those pipes for the engine look untextured. I don't know if that's a problem on my end or if that's the final model. I can't really tell. But yeah, otherwise you can see the ship's got an interesting shape to it. I kind of like how these look in a sort of way. They're much more functional and utilitarian than most of the ships I have. But, what can you say, if you want a fighter, you're not necessarily all about looks, are you? Now let's switch on over to having a look at how this flies. So here we are, flying the Hornet, and it handles pretty well if you ask me. I mean, it spins around nicely. It's not the fastest ship, but it doesn't really need to be the fastest ship, because it can take a lot more damage. So the idea with this one, I suppose, is that it's more of a brawler. So compared to, something like the 325 in the Origin series or the Mustangs, which are much more geared around, doing hit and run style passes, so they can't linger in combat for very long. But yeah, so this is just me again, flying with the Xbox 360 controller, which is very different to what I usually use. But, it works better in the videos because you hear less noise from the keyboard, and I can't walk around in the hangars using the X55, so what can you do? But yeah, it handles nicely. I mean, I'm just holding the boost here doing these turns, so you can see for yourself the kind of reaction rate. Oh, we got a bit of blacking out there, and I almost blacked out entirely, so whoops. But yeah, it flies pretty well really, so switch on over. Go to the outside view so you can get a look. You can see those thrusters working away as they try to compensate for the ship's changing direction. I'm leaving it in coupled mode here simply because, well, I find it a little easier to show off the ship's in coupled mode. Whereas if I turn that off and go to decoupled, it's a lot more Newtonian, which allows you to do some fun things. But yeah, so that's just flying around. Oops, shooting the repeaters on the wings some. You can see, like, you know, firing off as they do. But yeah, so that's the Hornet. If you like more combat orientated stuff, then a Hornet is probably one of the ships you'll be interested in going for. Otherwise, I don't know really. You'll have to see what you like. But yeah, I'm Denodon, this is Star Citizen and the Anvil Hornet. Safe landings.